The fame that Balkrishna Doshi enjoys in India is not universal, but Sangath is the best known of all his work internationally. Sangath, which means moving together through participation, in a village-like enclave of distinct rectangular volumes aligned along a north-south axis inside a lush green compound on the outskirts of Ahmedabad. It is described by the architect as the encouragement of activities in the fine and technological arts. Doshi encourages fine arts exhibition and has provided space for craft workshops. The name of his firm, the Vastushilpa Foundation in Sanskrit for design of the environment. This implies traditional construction and conveys a similar attitude of broad-based research which reflects Doshi's interest in Indian history, urbanism, arts and craft. Many architects use the opportunity of designing their own home as a chance to experiment with their personal interest and new ideas. Doshi has extended that intention of his office as well. This cluster of rectangular units of various lengths is arranged in 4 parallel ranks with a deliberate gap provided for an outdoor amphitheatre in their midst. Louis Kahn was fond of saying that the first school began when a person who did not realize he was a teacher began to speak to people who did not know they were students under a tree. The central court and amphitheatre at Sangath conveys that primal impression and is used for lectures and discussions under the green canopy that surrounds and shades it. The first 2 ranks of rectilinear forms of Sangath on the west are dug into the earth as physical protection against the severe summer heat. The ranks rise up towards the east as the deck does, just at the angled midline created by the waterfall. The walls are primary architectural feature made of sandwich layer of ferrocement and ceramic fuses. Vaulted roof resemble those Doshi had seen in Egypt. They cover an interlinked network of rooms below ground. This affords protection from the heat and presents a low profile. Years ago, when designing a small compact outhouse on the site, Doshi asked a building contractor friend for roofing sheets. His friend only had curved corrugated sheets. Undoubted, he set about designing the outhouse and the results were visually striking. Much to his wonder, he found that the proportion of the vaulted roof in relationship to the base was similar to Indian temples and sought to recreate this proportion at a larger scale when designing Sangath. The geometry of Sangath's construction was defined by rules of golden section and Platonic circle. There were water cascades into a descending series of pools and channels covered with glazed china pieces. Light, shade, water and air, which are the aspects of natural elements, are celebrated in and around the building. In the shady gardens, terracotta pots like rustic materials and the built form. Traditional and modern forms are harmoniously combined. The whole building has a satisfying proportion and balance, yet is also characterized by an uneven rhythm and asymmetry that aligns it naturally with its environment. The Gandhi Institute and Sangath were designed at the same time, and the similarities are not coincidental.